Hello and welcome to this presentation about Publication, Inspiration for the Modern Magdalena. This is Kristen Rud, the founder of our publication, and I'm here to tell you a little bit today about how you can get involved with the publication as a contributor, as a marketer, and as part of our community. We launch our co-creation twice a year on the summer and winter solstices, and they're filled with stories, creative ideas, and tips that add value to the modern woman's life. We believe that seasonal living and honoring the cycles of nature are the true secrets to well-being, and these pages are filled to inspire just that for women and families across the globe. A little bit about our story. It started within a community for women and was built just for women. Founder of Publication and Mermaid Movement, Kristen Rud, that's me, brought the idea to two friends, Sharissa Bradley of 52 Press and Esther Creative. Together, we ran with the vision and we called on our community to collaborate. Now that we have launched our very first publication, Volume 00, we are available on all major worldwide distributors like Bookshop, Barnes & Noble, and Amazon. With print-on-demand services and ebook options, readers can easily access our content in whatever format they prefer. Our core values of not only the publication, but as an entire community, are seasonal, cyclical, and supportive. And so this is the values that we built our magazine upon. This is the foundation that we have really tried to integrate into every piece that goes into our magazine. Our audience is women of all ages who are interested in collaborative community building. They are likely individuals who enjoy exploring new ideas and connecting with other women with unique stories. They may be found searching for wisdom to incorporate into their daily routines and intentionality into their actions. We often find joy in mastering the mundane moments of life and supporting one another through sacred rites of passage. Our target audience may be interested in collaborating with others to share ideas, learn from one another, and build supportive community. Overall, we value personal, seasonal living, and community building. We have a yearly event through our women's group called Spiritual Summer Camp, and our magazine typically gets into 50 plus households annually just at that event. That is what happened with Volume 00. And contributors and creators are getting this out into their communities as well. So each contributor is really finding their way into 80 plus households before we even get into any stores or retail spaces. So the growth here is really infinite potential, and we're hoping that we're connecting like-minded audiences to build an even stronger community. The women of Publication are real women in the real world with authentic wisdom to share. So if you are wondering if you could possibly be a contributor of Publication, the answer is yes. We accept submissions from any woman who wants to be heard. You do not have to have writing experience. You do not have to be a published author or run a business. We accept lots of different types of submissions. We love to get step-by-step do-it-yourselves, how-tos, and recipes. We love creative pieces from our artists, quizzes, word searches, puzzles, poems, and art pieces. We really get a lot of stories and personal experiences, in particular stories about rites of passage in life and birth stories. And we love to get a few expertise pieces in each magazine, really highlighting women in our fields and how they have created supportive communities in their own spaces and in their own ways with their own gifts. And so if you're interested in being a contributor on Publication Volume 1 or beyond, you can join our online community for a free writing guide and a link to give us your submissions. Let us know what you have to say. So you can head to themermaidmovement.mn.co and you can learn more about that. We're also really excited to connect with more small shops with big missions. We want to collaborate with your communities, and adding our publication to your inventory can bring value to every woman who picks it up in your shop, salon, or community space. If your audience sounds like our target community, we would love to connect and collaborate with one another. And so at the end of this, you'll learn more about how you can get Publication in your shop. We also want to highlight waiting rooms. If you offer reading content in your office waiting room, is it adding value to your client experience? We want to support you in supporting your community, and you'll see later how you can subscribe and save on shareable copies every time a new edition is released. If you host events for women, this publication is a perfect addition to your event bags. You can add it to your merch, and it also adds interactive value to your event. There are meditations and recipes that can add value to what you have to offer to your community. Also, every woman can find a sense of belonging. So there are so many stories that are relatable on so many different levels throughout the publication, and it really creates a space for women to connect and a conversation piece for women to get into. So you can order in bulk for your event. Here it is. So Wholesale Volume 00 is available now. So each one of our magazines will come off the shelves. They are not out forever. They are limited edition. And so our very first edition, Volume 00, came out on June 5th, 2023, and it will be out throughout the fall season. And we will be taking it down in November in preparations for our winter solstice magazine to come out. So right now you can wholesale copies directly through us to put into your waiting rooms, into your merch bags, into your shop. You can buy different amounts of copies, and the ISBN price is $19.99. So depending on how many copies you purchase, you can add these into your shop and add a little bit of a profit into your shop while adding value to your community. I also want to add here over on the bottom that there is a shipping cost included if you are not local to our Temecula area to get your wholesale magazines to you. So contact us. We have an Instagram, mm.publication. We are so excited to have you join us there. Check out more about what we are all about. You can order the magazine if you just want to check out one copy through mmpublication.org. Through there, you can get to our Amazon, our bookshop, and different ways to order. You can contact me directly, Kristen at mermaidmovement.online, or our publisher directly at 52press@gmail.com. And lastly, we would love to invite you to join our free virtual community on Mighty Network. You can ask questions there. You can also find that free writing guide that I was telling you about, read more articles about us, and take free online challenges and courses throughout our network. Again, you can find that at www.themermaidmovement.mn.co. You can also download the Mighty Networks app on your phone on iOS or Android and join us that way too. So we really hope to see you there, and we are so excited to connect with you and collaborate on the future MM publications.